Born a Crime by Trevor Noah, Chapter 4. In the preface to the chapter, Trevor watches broadcasts of American TV shows, syncing up the original English audio from the radio, and realizes that the black characters with American accents felt like foreigners. He notes that language carries cultural identity, and apartheid uses this fact to separate different groups by only letting schools use children's home language. It works the other way, too. By encountering someone else who looks different but speaks the same language, a person can circumvent the racist beliefs programmed into their minds. The chapter begins. Trevor accidentally breaks his cousin's eardrum while playing surgeon. His grandmother beats everyone but him, claiming, "I don't know how to hit a white child." She is afraid that he will bruise and will turn blue and green and yellow and red. Trevor's grandfather sees him as white too, even calling him Masta and acting like his Ch4. Even though Trevor is way naughtier than either of his cousins, he gets off easy when he makes trouble, except for with his mom. Still, he understands how easy it is for white people to get comfortable with a system that awards them all the perks. Trevor never realizes this is about race until much later. He thinks it is just because Trevor is Trevor. He is famous in Soweto. Giving directions, people say, "At the corner you'll see a light-skinned boy. Take it right there." The kids call him White Man and touch and gawk at him. Most of them have never interacted with a white person before, since they never leave Soweto. Trevor gets to eat indoors at funerals with the family of the deceased, even if he has never met them. However, he never thinks of it in terms of race, which is a meaningless concept. To bridge the race gap, Trevor learns languages. His mother makes sure he learns English, which is the best way to get a leg up as a black South African. At home, they speak Xhosa. Trevor's mom teaches him Zulu, which is closely related to Xhosa, German, which she speaks with his father, Afrikaans, which she learned because it is useful to know the language of your oppressor, and Sotho, commonly spoken in Soweto. Once an Afrikaner shopkeeper tells a security guard to watch out for those blacks, Patricia responds in beautiful, fluent Afrikaans, and the man apologizes, saying he thought you were like the other blacks. On the street, when anyone asks him where he is from, Trevor simply responds in the same language and accent. When a group of Zulus chat about their plans to get this white guy, he turns around and proposes in Zulu that they just mug someone together. They apologize. They thought you were something else. Language, Noah argues, is a much stronger unifying force than color. He became a chameleon in this way. Near the end of apartheid, private South African schools open their doors to children of all colors, and Patricia manages to get Trevor a scholarship to go to Maryvale College, an elite Catholic school. The students never define or divide themselves on the basis of race, but Trevor soon has to learn that the real world does, and that it will make him pick a side. After the 6th grade, Trevor moves to a government school, where he gets placed in advanced classes, which are almost entirely white. At recess, the white and black students separate, and Trevor is left standing in the middle, totally confused. Fortunately, an Indian kid, Thisan Pillay, recognizes him as a fellow anomaly and rescues him from his isolation. Thisan finds it amazing that Trevor can speak so many African languages and spends the entirety of recess taking Trevor around, having him talk with various black students in their native languages. Everyone is surprised and confused. They think he is white, but soon realize he belongs to their tribe. However, all the black students are, quote, in the B classes, not in the advanced A classes with Trevor. He asks his counselor to switch over, but she declares that those kids are going to hold you back and explains that, quote, this will impact the opportunities you'll have to open to you for the rest of your life, unquote. Trevor is adamant, though, and switches down to the B classes because he would, quote, rather be held back with people I like than move ahead with people I didn't know. He makes his choice. He is black. Like everyone in his family and everyone he has grown up around, the black kids eagerly accept him.